Hello and welcome to I Am Geek. This is episode 288. I'm your host Ryan, joined by my brother Chris and our good pal Katrin. We're back on Christmas.
Jingle bells.
Christmas is ending now. There's a song that's Christmas is starting.
It is, yeah.
I changed it to ending because it's Christmas is over. I can't believe it. It didn't feel like Christmas came and went, but it did.
It came and went. It didn't feel like Christmas.
No, it didn't.
It's quick.
It's weird.
It rainy.
Warm.
Yeah, rainy, warm, and
like
just us here. Just us here. No other family. I'm not looking at anybody in particular.
I came that week.
I was looking at Katrin.
Oh, was I supposed to come too?
Yeah, you're supposed to come.
I spent a couple days.
Yeah.
Nobody told me.
Your invitation must have got lost in the mail.
It probably did. Yeah.
But welcome back, guys. I hope you had a great Christmas and got all the things you wanted.
Sure.
Katrin didn't get anything. Got coal again this year.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all right. I need coal
that way.
because it's getting cold in the next few days. So coal will be good.
I saw a video of a little kid that opened up the present and it was a bag of charcoal.
No.
Dad, this must be for you. For you. Like, no, it's got your name on it. Dad, but you're the one that uses charcoal. No, it's got your name on it. And then they open up their next gift. This is like a little kid. Like a little kid. They opened up their next gift and it was a grill. Like a charcoal grill. Like, see, that's for your new grill.
Yikes. It's really free.
All right.
Disguised as a gift.
There you go, 5-year-old. Go out there and grill me up some steaks.
Gotta start sometime.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's true.
Anyways, so welcome back. You guys, before we start, did you guys get any fun gifts?
Yes.
No.
Apparently not.
Katrin didn't get fun gifts.
I'm
gonna have to talk to your wife.
Yeah.
I was going to send you a fun gift, but then I didn't have money.
That's okay.
I got a Mr. Ron Swanson
Nice.
Funko Pop.
It's got a pack.
It came with all the bacon.
No. When you say all the bacon, do you mean all the bacon?
All the bacon. All the bacon. Yeah.
Katrin, you got the gift of the joy of seeing the Christmas in your child's eyes.
I got to see the joy of everyone else opening presents. Yes.
Did you really not get any presents? I feel so bad.
Oh no.
No, we aren't doing gifts this year.
Oh, you're Mormon. No, just kidding. I don't know.
Saving money. No, we had some joint gifts from her parents.
Okay.
A bread maker.
Oh.
Ooh.
Some tongs.
That's a gift that keeps
and
giving.
a rocking chair that my son will use.
Here's one rocking chair.
It's two.
You're old.
Two.
But they're both going into
now.
his playroom. So yeah.
You're old now. Here's a rocking chair.
Yeah.
Why are they going in his
You can make your own
playroom?
bread.
Because we have no other room for them. They're technically probably outdoor chairs, but he likes them a lot, and I don't have any use for them. So.
Dad, come on in and have a sit down.
They're great chairs. Don't get me wrong. They're great, and we had them at the clubhouse in Stuttgart in Arkansas, and they're great for there. Just here, we don't have a lot of room for them, and I think it'll be a good addition in there. When he and I go play games, we'll sit in those chairs.
Rock away. Rock and play.
Rock the night away.
Yeah, that's good.
So it was fun. I had a great time though. It doesn't bother me.
I didn't get any gifts either.
I didn't really need. I did get gift cards. I did get gift cards, so I will be buying things.
Oh, there you go.
I got a Lola robot.
Oh, cool. I wonder who gave you that?
That's
in the dark.
Interesting.
I don't know who gave me that. It's weird. No, in order to make sure that we had stuff to open for each other this year, I was like, okay, we're gonna go to Target, and then you're gonna go into Target, and I'm gonna stay in the car.
Oh, so romantic.
buy some stuff, then come back out of the car, then I'll go in and buy you something.
She doesn't know how to drive, or what's going on?
Well, because like she's like, well, if I buy anything, you'll see what I buy. And I'm like, well, that doesn't mean you don't buy anything. That just means you tell me you're going to buy something, and then I don't have to look exactly what it is. But no, in order for it to work, I have to go. Okay, you're going to go.
I'm sorry, listeners.
We just see Target. I just see Target, and I don't know what it is.
Listeners, welcome to, and viewers, welcome to the saddest Christmas of all episode.
It worked. It was very nice.
I will say, for my presents, I wrapped them myself and put them under the tree.
Well, awesome. See, you can't say anything.
What do you mean I can't say anything? Oh no, no! I know. I thought I was gonna be the worst. Because at least I got what I wanted because I bought it myself and wrapped it and put it under the tree.
I also got a Lego Mandalorian helmet.
Here's the thing though. I thought somebody else in the house, I'm not going to say who, was going to wrap it and put it in the tree, but they didn't. So late on Christmas Day, I was just like, well, I'll just go wrap it and put it under the tree upstairs and be like, oh, where'd this come from?
I got a gift.
Hey, gather around, children. They're like, oh, is that more for us? I'm like, no, we've got enough. It was something that I bought last time I was at Galaxy's Edge, and I just wrapped it up.
There you go.
It was a lightsaber.
Shocking.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Kanan's Padawan lightsaber.
Yeah, there you go.
And somebody brought me the droid from the Star Cruiser. Can't get this anymore. So I wrapped that up because they gave it to me the other week.
Very nice.
You got a nice shirt.
I saw that shirt.
Yes, I meant stuff on Christmas morning. I wasn't counting that. It's the greatest dad in the galaxy, and then my daughter proceeds to say, "Why does it say that?"
No, because it's true.
I had to burn the shirt because I wasn't allowed to wear it.
That makes sense.
Anyways, all right.
Again.
Well, 2023 is winding down. For some of us, you're sad, and for some of us, you're like, finally, it's winding down. This has been one of those years for some people. For some people, I guess it's been an okay year, but
yeah.
And for some people, it's been the last 3 years.
Yeah. Me personally, I'm glad it's winding down. I'm ready to move on, even though 2024 may be
going to be interesting.
Even worse. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll get into that. I did hear that Tesla has a robot now that kills people or injures people.
Oh.
Well, don't they all?
So that's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Robots can now kill us. So 2024 should be fun.
No. Yeah. It'll be fine.
Yeah. You did hear about that, right? Because you're a Tesla guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's like, we don't talk about Tesla. People don't talk about that.
There's this clause whenever you buy the vehicles, you have to say you won't say anything bad.
About Tesla, the car will turn on you
and stuff. So yeah,
it's listening.
It's the whole thing because it downloads
right behind the wall
your social medias and all that. So.
Yeah. We did go see the Cybertruck though. That was that was pretty cool. Yeah. It's huge. It's huge.
Yeah.
Not gonna get one, but it's huge. It's kind of cool looking. I mean,
yeah, I guess. Yeah.
If you see it in person, like it's cooler than like, oh, there's a picture.
Sure.
Like it's like, oh wow, this is like cool looking.
Windshield wiper's like $130, right?
Windshield wiper takes up the whole front of the truck. Like,
but literally, if you gotta replace your windshield wiper, it's $130.
But you don't have to.
Well, I don't doubt it because it's so big. Like, I'm pretty sure it's as tall as me. Like, I think it's about 6 foot tall.
Is it one windshield wiper?
Yeah, it's just one. It's just one giant one.
It takes like 5 minutes for it to swipe. It's like,
But you get some Rain-X to put on there, and it's all okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That was the first thing I noticed when I saw it. I was like, dang. Huge windshield wiper.
I'm sure there's one around here in Houston somewhere I could go see if I wanted to. There's a Tesla place. So
yeah, they don't all have them like in the showrooms. Like I think they'll be, if they are they're for like a week or so, and then they move them to the next showroom or something.
Wow.
Well,
it's cool to see.
Handy.
Yes. So the beginning of 2023 was almost a year ago.
Really?
I think that adds up. Yeah.
And we started something that we sort of continued but did continue, and sometimes we bring it up and sometimes wouldn't, was our movie iamGEEK movie bingo. So I thought we could revisit that and basically announce the winner, I guess. And
who's it gonna be?
Talk about our favorite movies and our least favorite movies of 2023. Some of them got delayed because of the writers and actors striking, money, everything.
Yeah.
So some of the bingo list didn't get filled in. So Katrin and I can claim that that's why.
Unfortunately, it's not true. With the way streaming services are now, I probably could have filled mine in, but I didn't.
Gave up before even starting.
So I mean, really, you have to kind of go by, if you're talking about a winner, it's who got through it first.
I think that was Chris.
It was Chris. Yeah,
that would be.
He doesn't have children, and he can just watch a movie whenever he wants to watch a movie.
Whenever I want to.
If you want to watch an R-rated movie at noon, you can.
I can't. I can do whatever. I've got no kids.
Not us. It's like
rogue rats running around here.
Yeah.
My daughter, we were watching something that was recorded, and she accidentally set on the remote, and it turned the TV to another channel somehow. And Robin had turned it to the channel. It was like, "You mother!"
No.
I was like, "No!"
Slow motion. No, mother.
Yeah, I got it all out, but I was screaming while it was happening, so I don't think they heard it. So,
that's
like that.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
Yeah,
we watch a lot of over-the-air TV, like just the antenna TV, you know. And we were watching the other night, and every time there was a commercial, it was about discounted Viagra. And so he has no idea what it is. But he one thing he observed about the commercial is every time they showed it, the drug changed, like what it actually was, and then it was still generic Viagra, but it was like the drug name changed for some reason, and then the person talking about it changed, like it's a different actor for whatever reason. He said that's another one. He's noticed like 3 or 4 different people that do
targeted ads.
It's really weird. It's over the air. It's not connected. That's the funny thing.
Oh, they're always watching. All right, so Chris won some point. I forget. What was your winning? What was your winning row?
Yeah,
my winning row was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem.
Okay.
Dungeons and Dragons. And choose your own movie, which could be any other movie that you've seen.
What did you choose?
I think I chose Polite Society.
Oral.
What's that? Did that come out in 2023?
Yeah. I think that's what it was called. It was
Polite Society.
Movie.
I don't think
an Indian movie.
Yeah.
All right.
It was like on Amazon Prime. Ria Khan believes she must save her older sister Lena from her impending marriage After enlisting her friend's help, she attempts to pull off the most ambitious of all wedding heists in the name of the independence of sisterhood.
All the movies out there that you probably watch, and you're like, what movie should I talk about on this I Am Geek podcast? How about
it was a good movie. Well, the main character, she wants to be a stunt woman. So like there's a lot of like stunt and fight scenes in it that play out really well.
I think the problem we have with it is we've never heard of this movie. It's not that the type of movie or the people in the movie. It's where did this movie come from? Of Amazon all the movies you could have picked, you found this movie on Amazon Prime. It's almost like you're just like, that one. Let's watch that one. And you got lucky and it was a great movie.
I've heard good things about this polite society.
It looks very
I like polite people.
I'm okay about society. We'll see.
All right, so that's your. Do we allow that, Katrin?
We'll allow it.
I guess.
I
mean, you could have picked like Heart.
I can pick several other different movies if you want me to.
If you could, that would be nice.
Yeah.
No, I'm picking that one. Then it was better than this one. Little Mermaid was another one of them. And then Guardians of the Galaxy 3. That was my row.
Nice. Okay. Good job.
And his favorite movie out of that row was Polite Society.
Polite Society. Best movie of the year.
Way to go.
Thank you.
Did you finish a row, Katrin?
I did not.
Oh.
I'm really bad. I realized that I could have watched, just as I said earlier, I could have watched a bunch of movies and finished a row, but did not. Yeah, I'm looking right now, and it I don't think I could have gotten anywhere close. Well, I mean, I could have if I just watched them. But
if you just watched the movies. Yeah, a lot of mine were plagued by the strike. A lot of my rows. I did end up finishing a row. I guess I just finished the row. I did finish the row earlier on. When did I finish the row?
Well,
it had to be after Chris.
What I could have the one I probably could finish is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Dungeons and Dragons, Choose Your Own Movie, Transformers that came out, right? And then the Marvels.
I finished 2 rows.
I could have finished that one.
I also have a diagonal as well. Yeah.
I have a diagonal.
And then another one. There's another one I could have. Dune. Did Dune come out?
No, Dune did not come out.
Okay, I couldn't have done that one. Yeah, there were some that would have made it impossible to finish. It would have been a mission impossible.
I did. I guess the first row I completed was Scream, Shazam 2, Choose Your Movie, of course, Polite Society,
of course,
Flash, and Elemental. So I finished that one.
Good job.
I also had Indiana Jones, Mission Impossible, Choose Your Own Movie, Polite Society, Flash, and Scream.
I did have a row that was outside of Choose Your Own Movie. So I had Super Mario, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Little Mermaid, Wonka, and Elemental.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
there we go.
Others, yeah. But didn't happen.
Katrin gets an F.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
Try harder.
Failed to complete his assignment.
Yeah.
We gave you a year. How much time do you need?
Apparently more.
So the next bingo takes place over the course of 5 years.
So we watched a lot more TV series shows, like just binge shows. When we would sit down and watch things, that we would just let them run and go through them instead of watching these other things. So that's probably the biggest thing. We did go see some movies in the theater, more than we normally have.
Just none of these.
Just some of them. In fact, one of the movies that we saw is not even on here. That's the funny thing. Haunted Mansion is not on this list.
Yeah, it was not on here. So I could have picked that for my Choose My Own Movie.
And John Wick 4 is not on this list.
I also saw John Wick 4, which I also could have chose for my movie, but I didn't.
By golly.
Society.
So.
It's funny because you said you mentioned you binge stuff. It's funny that sometimes we'll sit down and we'll be like, should watch a movie? No, we probably don't. It's too long to watch a movie.
Yeah.
But then we'll end up watching like 4 episodes of an hour-long show.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I guess we could watch the movie.
But I think the issue is you can, I don't know, maybe it's you can kind of be in and out of attention with a show. Yeah. Whereas with a movie, you only get it for so long, and it's like you have to pay attention the whole time because it's only so long.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense or not.
Yeah. It's just funny. It's just
I just came up with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just came up with it.
Yep. Patronism.
Yes. All right. Should we start with the Should we start with the good or the bad? What do we want to start with?
We can start with the good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
End on a low note.
Here we go. This is the portion where we talk about the movies we liked. Cue the sound effect.
The movies we liked. Let's try this.
Not the one I want.
There you go. Or wait, here. How about this one? Hey.
That's better. Movies we like. All right. Chris, what was some of your favorite movies?
So am I listing the three?
I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want to do.
This is our show.
Well, yes. So it was hard for me to make this list. There were movies I liked. There were movies I liked, but not necessarily a lot of them that was just like, oh, I love that movie. Like they were good, but nothing necessarily. There was. Yeah, there was one movie that really kind of surprised me. I'll save that one for last.
Oh, a surprise!
That I guess I'll start with Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse.
Oh,
I really liked that.
I really liked that.
I really liked it. It was good. I like the story where they're going with the story because I mean the first Spider-Verse movie was really good. Really liked it. The animation is still really, really great, really awesome, fun to watch. All the different styles that they use for all the different characters and everything from the multiverse. They even have like a Lego portion that was actually animated by a 14-year-old kid.
Yeah, I missed it.
Amazing. But I like the plot and it was a cliffhanger movie. If you didn't know that going in, that I think upset some people.
Yep,
I knew it going in that it was going to be a cliffhanger.
Excellent.
So it didn't bother me, but I really enjoyed it. I liked it.
Well, let me tell you. Since we're talking about the movie, I thought it was okay. Probably because I fell asleep during it, but also I did not. I think around the time when it came out, wasn't the strike stuff starting?
Possibly.
So when it ended on a cliffhanger, I'm like, well, we won't know for years.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because it was during that, and we're like, oh, and there was a whole ordeal behind it with the directors and the animators and stuff like that, but they did make a good movie. I liked it. My second choice would be in these, or not in no particular order necessarily.
Sure.
But was also another animated movie, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem.
I didn't get to see that one.
Again, it was fun animation. Really fun animation, really fun style. They did it like basically when they went into it, like we want to make it look like a teenager doodling on their homework paper or whatever. Like that's the style they want to go with. It was really cool. The story was really great. I wasn't sure going into it about some of the characters, and there are still some of the characters that like the design, like I think they went too overboard with, but it was still a fun movie, and and just thinking about like the movies this year, like what do I want to watch again? I'd like to watch that again. So it was fun. It was very well animated movie. And
I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Broken. I was shocked.
That's one I didn't get to see, and did it come on Max by chance, or
it's on like Paramount Plus?
Paramount. Oh,
yeah, I can't see those.
I did have Paramount Plus this weekend because we needed to watch a football game, so we got a free trial. So It's over though.
Oh, it's over now. Okay.
Well, actually, no. I take it back. It's over on the 1st. So
you better hurry and watch it.
I will watch this weekend.
Right now.
Probably not.
Probably not. But no, it's fine. It's but I went to theater to see that one. It was both those I saw in theaters, and my third one also was in theaters. I saw, and I seeing the commercials for this was like, oh, I want to see this, and so when we went to see it, we went to the drive-in to watch it. It was a fun drive-in movie. It was Godzilla -1.
Godzilla.
Okay.
I think it might be the best Godzilla movie.
That's what I've heard.
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
It's really good. Like a lot of the Godzilla movies, I mean, especially the older ones, they're very campy and everything. And the storyline is just kind of like whatever. Who cares about the storyline? Just give us the giant monster. But this one, the storyline was really good. The actors were really good. Like it made you care about the characters and their survival. And it was more of like a underdog versus a giant monster than the government versus a giant monster.
Yeah.
And it was nice because they made it like a period movie where it was like shortly after the war. And so
Civil War.
Shortly after the Avengers Civil War.
Who knew?
Yeah. Crazy.
So I don't know much about it besides the movie poster. I want to see it, but is it a Japanese movie that they brought over? Or is
it is. It is a foreign film that released. It's like unlike the other Godzilla movies going on right now, like this was made by the original company that owns Godzilla. Toei.
Yes.
I don't know.
Exactly.
That's why not? It's really good.
They're bringing it back out in the theaters in black and white. I know that.
Ooh. That would be cool. It would be a cool movie in black and white. I think it'd be fun. But yeah, no, it was really good. I really liked it.
I heard somebody say it was like one of the best horror movies they've ever seen.
Horror?
Yeah. It's like, there was like these jump scares that got them a couple times, and
I guess you can kind of horror, maybe like old Universal kind of monster movie horror, sure. I guess. But yeah, no, I really liked it. I thought it was well done. And they used CGI for Godzilla, which is like the second time they did it. The first one was Shin Godzilla, I think. But like you can watch that one. It was just like a few years ago, but you can watch that one and go like, oh yeah, that's CG. This one they did a really good job of it. It looked really nice.
Is it dubbed and stuff?
It's dubbed. Well, no, it's not dubbed. Like you read it. It's dubbed.
Oh yeah, I won't be seeing.
So you won't watch it. I'm sure, like when they release it on something, you can watch it.
If I want to read something, I'll read a book.
I'll go to the library.
Because we watched Shin Godzilla not too long after that, and that was dubbed. So I'm sure like
the Matthew Broderick one is not dubbed.
No, it's not.
No, it's not dubbed.
And the scene in Pee-wee's Big Adventure where they are going through the sets and they happen to hit a Godzilla movie is not dubbed, I don't think. But they were pulling on the pulleys and the things are going. It's my favorite movies.
Now there's a Godzilla King Kong movie coming out.
Yeah, Godzilla Kong.
What is that? Is it?
That's a follow up to the Godzilla movies that are happening right now with what is it? Is it Universal? I don't know. It's the ones that it started out with the Wanda and Piotr from the Avengers, where they're actually a married couple.
Wanda Piotr.
Piotr. It's not Peter. It's like Piotr.
Yeah, I know. You're just like
it had Bryan Cranston. Bryan Cranston in it. Like so it's that one.
Okay.
It's Godzilla, and then Godzilla King of the Monsters, Godzilla versus Kong, and this one's Godzilla Kong, which it has an X in the middle, which is like a Japanese thing to do, meaning kind of and.
There we go. So there's your 3.
You think it'll make you cry? Like they make you feel bad for one of the monsters because they're getting hurt, like they did with Kong.
Maybe.
We'll see.
And the Monarch show's been good too. That's in that universe. The Monarch show on Apple Plus has been really good.
I don't have that. I have all the stuff I don't have, so I can't watch it. All right, Katrin.
All right, let me get my list up.
Should be a short list because you haven't seen that many movies.
I have. Well, I've seen. So we asked for 3, so I have my 3.
Home Alone.
That was this year. I watched it this year. All right. These are in no particular order.
They're always in a particular order.
Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny.
Ooh.
Great movie. Better than the previous.
Yeah.
Had all the feelings of a previous Indiana Jones movie.
Yes.
All the callbacks and things like that. So, but also a new movie. So that was good.
Yeah.
And we enjoyed that one. I was trying to remember, was that out the same time Oppenheimer was?
No.
God, what was
I think
the movie?
It came after Oppenheimer.
So there was some movie. And
Barbie,
maybe, I know what it
Barbie
was.
Oppenheimer.
Sorry. Haunted Mansion was the one we saw.
Yeah, Haunted Mansion.
Oppenheimer was out. And when we were watching it, Oppenheimer was in the next theater and it was so loud. It was just like, what is happening? So, but yeah, Dial of Destiny was great. Super Mario Brothers.
That was a good
on my list. It was a really good movie, and we just played Mario Brothers Wonder last night.
Did you?
Switch game, and
it's fun.
It is fun. I played 2 different parts of it. We played it from the start with 3 of us playing.
Yeah,
I was like, what am I doing? Like it was so easy, you're just like, what is happening? And then he was like, okay, let me reload one of the games I've been playing. So we got further down the line. It was just me and him. I was like, okay, this is a little more challenging. And
it gets more and more challenging.
Yeah,
we've been playing it. There's one character on there that won't die that if you play with.
Yeah,
if you play the little creepy looking character,
it's a rabbit thing, right?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, they can't die. And the Yoshis can't die either, but they can't get the power ups either.
Yeah, he can't get the power ups.
But what's the fun in that? If you can't be an elephant, what's the fun in that?
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Or blow bubbles, whatever that is, or swim like a dolphin. I mean, So, but I thought that was really great. It was kind of a surprise, that it was so great. I think to me, I don't know.
Yeah.
You're not sure anymore.
Yeah, it was surprising because I mean, like, you didn't know, and like, I like Chris Pratt, but it's like, can we make an animated movie without him doing a voice in it?
Yeah.
It's just like, how's he going to sound as Mario? Like, and like you got lost in it. Like I didn't really hear Chris Pratt.
No, it's fine. It was great. There were also some callbacks in there. Like there was a part where he flies through this one like gas station or something, and there's a video game and it says Jumpman. And it's like, that was a lot of fun. And then my third one, I'm kind of having trouble with this one, but I'll say it's Haunted Mansion. So I know I gave it a bad review, I think, on the episode where we reviewed it. I said it was my favorite.
Coming back around, are you?
I didn't. I said it wasn't my favorite. I didn't hate it, but of the list that I have, I think I liked it over the other 3 movies
in your
top
that I saw. 3. So I think
you saw 6 movies, and it had to go.
I had to go
way.
Either way. I mean, seriously. Unless I'm not thinking of a movie, I'll have 3 more movies that I saw. I think.
Wow.
That I finished.
Well, this is like technically a movie podcast. I'm glad we do all
it'd be terrible.
Yeah. We'd have like one.
There was one movie I wanted to put on here because I happened to see in my history on Netflix. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that movie. It's called Heart of Stone. Did y'all watch it? It has Gal Gadot.
Is it Gal Gadot? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was really good, but we didn't finish it. We got. It looked like we only got halfway through it, so I was like, dang it.
I like it. It's but I like it.
But I liked it. I liked the first half of it.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good movie.
I remember being happy.
one of the best movies of the year.
So I was gonna put it, but I was like, that's dishonest. But then again, one of the ones on my bad pick I didn't finish. Well, it played in the background. I'll just say that.
All right. So
yeah, it's your turn, Ryan. What
funny enough, I'm gonna. The movies I had down was Haunted Mansion, Indiana Jones, and Super Mario.
Sorry.
So I'm going to throw in another one.
All right, good.
Because we just saw it.
Oh yeah.
On I don't know.
Yep.
A few days ago.
Yeah.
Wonka. I was pleasantly surprised. Good. I went in going, I don't know about this. It was really good.
Oh, good.
Like really good. Now is it as good as the original Gene Wilder movie? No. Even though our mom, Chris, was like, I think I like that one better than the original. I'm like, no.
When's the last time you saw
that? I'm like, no, you don't. I was like, now it's definitely better than the Johnny Depp one.
Really? See, I like the Johnny Depp.
Yes.
Good.
The music, it is a musical, which they didn't advertise that really. But the music was really good.
Huh.
And it's one of those soundtracks that I'm like, I'll listen to that. Like it wasn't like what was that other movie I saw? And I said, Chris, you're gonna hate this movie. That was a music. It was a musical, and we've had talked about it on here. I was like, I think they've been listening in, and they hate you, Chris, because this movie. Oh, Wish. Where it was like,
Wish.
Think about walking down the stairs and going in the room and turning on the water. Yeah, it wasn't like that. It was like the songs like had depth to them, and it was great. It had some actors in it that I was like, hey, that's a dude from Taskmaster. I was like, that's Philly Wang Wang.
Those are songs about chocolate in the movie.
Chocolate, and then there's chocolate. I don't remember the word. Yes.
And then the chocolate.
And they had like the three villains that did good, and then they had the guy.
That guy. Love him.
Super
nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
Love him.
Yep.
So fun.
My favorite too.
He was in a musical on Apple TV.
Keegan?
Yes, he was funny. He was good in it. Yeah, I thought that Timothy Chalamet was excellent. Loved it. Liked it a lot. I'd watch it again.
Don't know about that guy.
Well, he was really good in this movie.
He's got a punchable face. I don't know why.
Oh,
wow.
And it had a good story behind it. It wasn't just like, I like chocolate. I'm going to make chocolate. Here's some chocolate.
There's chocolate.
It was and then there's chocolate.
That's what I want.
But it had a good story, good background. I loved it. So on top, since Haunted Mansion, Indiana Jones, Super Mario was already mentioned, which I liked all those. I thought the Haunted Mansion movie was the best Haunted Mansion movie that they've. Of course, they only made really one other one, but I loved all the.
There is a Muppet one.
Yeah, but I loved all the callbacks to the ride. Indiana Jones, I thought it was a great way to end Harrison Ford's time as Indiana.
Yeah.
And Super Mario, I thought was a great family movie that had no agenda except being a fun family movie. That's what I really loved about it.
That's good.
And Wonka was the same way. Great movie. Take anybody to it. There's no weird stuff in it.
Yeah. Couple runners up I had.
Honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions
from India.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Yeah. I thought it was really good. It was really good. It's very emotional. It's very emotional. But really good. A very good wrap up for the Guardians movies, I thought. And also A Haunting in Venice.
I didn't get to see that.
Really good. It's the Hercule Poirot movies.
The Oriental Express, the Nile, Death on the Nile. This is the third one now.
Yeah, this is the third one, Haunting in Venice.
Is that out to watch on like streaming?
I thought it was on something. Did we watch it on Peacock? It might be on Peacock.
I'll have to look. I have Peacock.
Okay, it might be on Peacock. Yeah, if not, we may have just like bought it and watched it. I can't remember.
Yeah, I'll have to look.
We really like those movies, and it was a good one. It was good.
All right, so now it's that time for the ones that didn't quite make the cut. Oh, I know the movies. Does anybody want to start? Or I guess I could start and go in reverse. So
sure. Serpentine it.
Ooh, let's ride the snake. One green eye, one green eye. All right. Flash. This is no particular order. I did not like it. I did not like Flash. I thought it was a waste of Michael Keaton Batman. Like he couldn't even save the movie. I thought it was just. I thought the story was just dumb. Just didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. I wouldn't watch it again. I'm glad they're rebooting the DC universe because that was the final nail for me.
No.
Now, Blue Beetle. I should have mentioned that one. Blue Beetle was really good.
That was a good movie. That was good. You can watch
That's
it on
an honorable mention for me. It was really good. It was sad, but it was good. Emotional roller coaster, that one. But Flash, I mean, am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
It was. I was looking forward to
it. Bad CG because they were probably given no time to do it.
Acting wasn't great.
It was just like, here's a cameo. Here's a cameo. This is what you want to see, right?
Yeah, it was just bad.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of that actor as the Flash.
I don't even have to watch.
Yeah,
you don't even have to watch that one.
You can skip it.
Lame. It will just put a bad taste in your mouth for Michael Keaton as Batman.
Oh,
yeah, because what surrounds him in this movie. It's just all right. So that was bad. No. The next two I'll probably get flack from somebody about, but whatever. I didn't care for the Little Mermaid. I didn't
either. It felt like a useless.
Yeah, I feel like, hey, what can we make? Which one can we make next of the animated movies? How can we change it to make it, fit in with the world we're in now? I don't know how else to put it. I didn't like it. No offense to the actors in it. I just thought it was a waste of a movie that didn't need to be made.
Yeah,
it's just that's the whole thing about it. It's just it didn't need to be made because there's a better movie that's already been done.
Right.
And
now I will say my daughter liked it. My daughter liked it.
Yeah, there's plenty of people.
Little girls.
Oh yeah, look, kids. I think kids will probably enjoy it, but like as an adult, like especially growing up with the other one, like you watch that one, you're just like, eh.
Yeah, not just men, women too. My wife, she was just like, other one's better. We should have just watched the other one again.
They cut out the songs.
They cut out the chef. Some of the song choices they did were weird. Like Under the Sea didn't make sense at all. They should have just cut that song. It didn't make sense. The whole Scuttlebutt song was horrible. Worst Disney song ever.
Yeah,
probably. No offense to the person singing it, Aquafina. It just was a bad song. I don't recommend it. Yeah. Now the last one in my list.
What's it gonna be?
It's gonna make me seem like a horrible person, probably, because of all the hoopla it got. And I was looking forward to seeing. If you go back in our episodes, it was one of those. I'm like, this is gonna be the sleeper. This is gonna be a fun movie. I didn't care for the Barbie movie. I know I'm a 45-year-old white man, and I shouldn't have an opinion about it. I should just be like, yes, it was perfect. But I didn't like it, and I can tell you why I didn't like it if you want to hear. If we want to lose some listeners.
No, I
He's like, no, don't say.
I watched it. Like it had some funny moments, but overall, it wasn't cohesive enough. Like it didn't know what it wanted to be for me. Like, was it for kids? Was it for adults? you couldn't really tell because at one point it was like making jokes that kids would like, and other parts it's like more like adult jokes. And it's just like, I don't know where you're lying here. Like, like what's going on?
Yeah, I did watch it. I did watch it on an airplane. I don't know if that.
I don't know. We watched it at home. Like it like even like the Barbie world is like, okay, like they're dolls, and so there's weirdness, and the weirdness is funny. But even when they went to the real world and they made Mattel the bad guys for some reason. Like they were weird and cartoony and everything, while everything else in the real world was just fine. So that didn't it just didn't melt. It was weird.
It was, and my wife hasn't watched it yet, and I'm interested to see what she thinks of it. To me, it was like where I thought they were going with it, they didn't go there. So I thought the ending was weird. Like because at the beginning of the movie, the Kens are all like basically sort of looked down upon, and they're sort of the inferior people. And the Barbies rule the Barbie world, which makes sense. But then when they go to the real world, Ken realizes, oh, the men rule here. So he goes back and he tries to, spoilers, whatever. He goes back and tries to make it Ken land, basically, where they're in charge of everything. And then Barbies come back and they're like, that's wrong. This is our place, and we should be in charge. I wanted it to end where it was like, hey, we both bring value. We both in Barbie land can coexist and use each other's strengths and help each other with their weaknesses. But it just ended, was like, nope, Barbies are back in charge. And the main Barbie wants to go live in the real world and go to a certain doctor. And that's how it ended. And it was just like, so, okay.
Yeah,
but I'm a man, so I don't know.
You don't know. You're not.
You weren't the audience for it.
I was not the audience. But I was before. If you go back and listen, I was looking forward to the movie.
Yeah, we all were. Yeah.
Oh, the trailers look great for it. But it just wasn't. It wasn't a cohesive story for me, and that's what threw me off. I think it had some funny moments, had some entertaining parts about it, but it just it didn't.
It didn't work for me.
Didn't melt.
Yeah. And I'm just a dude. I'm just a dude.
Was that a song in the movie?
No. I'm just a kid. Anything where else I'd be a 10.
Yeah, the Ken stuff was weird.
Yeah.
Like that musical moment came out of nowhere.
Are you enough? But we'll get flack for saying that it was bad.
Nah.
I mean, it was what it is. Was it the worst movie of the year? No. Will it win lots of awards? Yes. But it just wasn't for me, and that's okay.
That's okay.
It's enough.
It's okay.
it's enough. I'm enough. It's okay.
You're enough.
Was it for me? I probably didn't get the meaning of the movie.
You're right enough. You're right enough.
Yeah. So, but again, like Katrin, I didn't get to watch a ton of movies this year. Those are just the movies. Yeah, those are just the movies I watched, and some of them because we were on airplanes and I could just here it is. I can watch it. I didn't get. I went to the theater like a couple of times. That's it. This next year, I don't know what movie. There's not going to be a lot of movies out probably that we'll want to see.
Let's see.
Deadpool 3.
There's so you're talking about remakes. There's a remake of Mean Girls coming out next year.
Oh no!
And it's like that movie just came out like in the late 90s, early 2000s, right? Like why does that need to be made? Like why remade? But it's supposed to be a remake, not just a continuation. So I don't know.
For those that have stayed around and are still listening, we're going to move on to Katrin and Kristen.
Yeah.
But if you got mad at me for not liking Barbie, then you're not here. So who am I talking to? Okay,
it's me,
Katrin.
Yeah. So again, we had to pick 3 top and then 3 lower, and then these are just the other 3 that I saw. But do you all remember the movies that you said you were the most excited about?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Mine was Ant-Man 3, which that's the first one on my list. It was okay. It was fine. But again, I had to pick one.
It kind of like, it was a lower movie.
Okay. It wasn't bad. It was just okay.
Yeah. It was okay.
Yeah, it was. It shouldn't have been an Ant-Man movie.
What should it have been?
It should have been like an Avengers movie, or the Ant-Man, like the movies so far that Ant-Man's been in and that it worked really good aren't like high stakes. Like they're high stakes for the characters, but they're not like world shattering.
Right.
Yeah.
And it kept it on that level that like you felt worked with the characters.
Mm-hmm.
And this one was just too much. Like they just tried to do too much.
And it made Kang look pretty weak.
Yeah, it's like Ant-Man can take out Kang. Like who cares about him?
Yeah, who couldn't take him out?
Yeah.
Well, apparently. But anyways, if I were to say I want to go watch an Ant-Man movie, this wouldn't be one of that I would want to go see. Those are the two I could totally, especially the second one. I thought Ant-Man and the Wasp was a great movie. I liked it a lot. So, but this one,
the best character of the Ant-Man series was not in the third movie, right?
Yeah. The guy, I can't remember.
Luis,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was not in the third one.
Yeah. So it made my list. But yeah, it was my most anticipated. I'm trying to remember where you mentioned Wonka earlier, and I think it was the one I was hopeful for. Yeah. That it would be good, but I wasn't sure. But so I'm glad to hear it was good. So I'm hoping to see it. Next on my list is a movie that I would have never planned to have watched on my own. I had some friends call me and they're like, we need a guys' night. Let's go see John Wick. So I've never seen a John Wick movie in my life, and like I'll go, sure, whatever. And saw John Wick 4, and wow, that's a lot of shooting.
Yeah, I think it hurt you that you hadn't seen the others.
Yeah, and it's like, why can't bullets hurt him? And then I found out later it's his clothes and all this. It's just like, what is going on?
His clothes are bulletproof.
His clothes are bulletproof.
I haven't seen them either.
I liked John Wick 4, but I've also seen 1 through 3.
I mean, I didn't hate it. Again, I didn't hate it as much as I thought I would because but it was just like, good grief, man, there's a lot of shooting, a lot of killing and all this.
That's all it is.
But it was interesting, and the way it ended, just like, oh. Man, that's depressing, I guess. But apparently they all kind of end that way, I guess. I don't know. But so there you go, John Wick. And then the last one, I don't know if I can count it, but I had to put something. So Peter Pan and Wendy, we put it on and watched the first little bit of it, and I fell asleep. And it's over. So I missed it. So I can't say it was one of my favorites.
Now, out of all the remakes that Disney have done, I think that's the best of them.
Okay. A remake.
Well, the like Little Mermaid, Aladdin.
No, I get you.
And those, I think that was better of them.
See, I liked Aladdin a lot. Like
Aladdin was good.
Aladdin was okay.
Mulan was good.
Well, you're wrong. So.
Well, you're wrong about John Wick 4. It was there.
Aladdin was good and Mulan was good. I thought
Mulan was good. Aladdin I thought was okay.
You just forgot.
Chris, like
this is why you get cut out of podcasts sometimes. Sorry, I had to. Fresh wound.
Have my comfort Ron Swanson here. It's fun.
Oh man,
kidding. I'm just kidding.
You gotta have fun.
Okay,
at your expense. All right, that's my list.
All right, Chris, your turn.
Chris, what movies did you dislike the most? The one about Ryan and Chris?
I know the podcast I dislike the most this year. Worst, I'll start with this one because it's already been said. The Flash. And it's not that I hated it. I was just so disappointed. So disappointed in it. Because it could have been awesome. It could have been awesome. This is the second time that Flashpoint has been used as a plot for the Flash, and this is the second time I've been disappointed in it. First was the TV show, and they did it in like one episode. It was just they ruined it, and then this one, like it had so much potential. It got Michael Keaton back as Batman, and it just
ruined it.
Yeah, it just wasn't that great. It had some moments that were kind of fun. And it was fun seeing him as Batman again, but how they used him was kind of eh. And the whole thing, I'm getting tired of like, well, we're gonna have Batman, but he's retired and cranky and doesn't want to be Batman anymore. Like,
yeah,
like that was like the plot point of the third Nolan movie, and then like they used on the Arrowverse movies when they went to the alternate universe with Kevin Conroy's Batman, like, oh, he's just tired and old and cranky and he killed Superman or something. And then this one is like, oh, he's tired and old and cranky and don't want to be Batman anymore. Like, I'm tired of seeing tired, old, cranky Batman.
Yeah.
Don't want tired, old, cranky Batman. So yeah, and we talked about the Flash a bunch. So yeah, just
if you want to see a good Batman movie, listeners, watchers, a fun one, go watch what's it called?
The Batman.
Merry Little Batman.
Merry Little Batman on Amazon Prime.
That was fun. That was a fun movie.
It's a fun one.
Yeah,
it's animated.
It's a fun style to it. Fun character. He was an older Batman, but he wasn't tired and cranky.
Yeah, he was a happy dad.
He was a happy dad Batman.
Well, there you go.
It's great. It's a happy dad Batman.
Watch that one over Flash.
Batman.
All right, what's your next ones?
Next one is a Netflix movie. We thought, well, this could be fun. I bet they'll get up to some hijinks in this one since it stars Jason Biggs and Heather Graham. That's a fun pair. Like, that could be a fun movie. It is not. It is the inappropriately titled Best Christmas Ever.
Oh.
It is the worst Christmas ever.
Man.
So bad.
I haven't even heard of it.
You heard it
here,
it
was
folks.
Bad. Like, they didn't know what they were making. Like, I'm pretty sure. It's like, is an adult movie? Who knows? Is it for kids? Why not? Well, because of all the things they do in it, it's probably not a kid movie, but it's also not an adult movie either because it's a really bad Hallmark type movie. It's just, it's not good. It's not good. It made me sad. It made me sad. It made me sad. Like, it was weird. It didn't know what it was. Cause like, and for some reason they made Jason Biggs' character like the straight man, the jokes get played off of him. Like, in anything you see Jason Biggs in, he's like the screw up, the mess up, and like all this stuff. But like, he was like put together, and it was weird seeing that. And then Heather Graham was the kind of off the wall, kind of like getting into trouble, and it did not work.
Didn't work.
Did not work. It was sad.
Darn.
Oh well.
Do not watch that movie.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's a Netflix movie. We're watching Christmas movies. It showed up. Like, we'll try this out.
You should watch this movie.
Yeah, it was one of those things like, hey, you watch these, you'll like this. I did not like it.
Wow.
And there you go. So, and the third movie, just watched it. Another Netflix movie just came out. Rebel Moon.
Oh, was it bad?
I was disappointed. Like, I wouldn't say it was a horrible movie. It was a movie, and it was more of a disappointment than anything. It's like it took ideas and looks and stuff from various movies, like let's throw in some Dune, let's throw in some Battlestar Galactica, let's throw some Doctor Who, a little bit of Star Wars in there. It's just it had too much going on. It was just too much. And then it just didn't know what it wanted to do because it was doing everything.
Well, there's a part 2. Maybe it'll all come together in the part 2.
Maybe.
I did hear that the Snyder, who made it, directed it, whatever, said that the director's cut is where it's at. And that's what you should
Snyder's
watch.
cut.
Oh well, yeah.
Probably
Always
like
the
6
Snyder
hours
cut.
long.
Why doesn't he
Well,
make
that's probably
movies
it. It probably is 6 hours long, because you'd have to in order for you to be invested in the characters. There were so many characters. There was definitely 2 characters that I was just like, why are they in this movie? Like, they've done nothing. Like, they kind of showed up and they're like, these are important people. They're very important people.
Well, in part 3,
you should know they're important. Yeah.
I heard there's going to be like 4 parts or something. I don't know.
I don't know. This one could have been like, I maybe it would have worked if it was more episodic, if they'd done like just a show.
Yeah.
Where they could, on each episode, they could focus on a specific character and then have them all come together towards the end. It didn't have the time to do that. And it was.
So am I correct in saying that the whole reason the movie got made is because he was supposed to make a Star Wars movie and they canceled it? He goes, well, I'll show you.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, you could tell like it was like, I could see this would have been a Star Wars movie. It wouldn't have necessarily been a good one. And maybe that's why it wasn't good. He had to change so much stuff that it just didn't work anymore. I don't know, but
did they have some kind of lightsaber in this movie?
It's like these blades that kind of glow, like heat up. Like they don't like retract or anything. They're just blades, and they heat up and they glow.
They glow like a lightsaber.
Yeah, that's the character that's like, I've watched a lot of samurai movies. I want a samurai character in this, and so she looks like if you ever saw Kubo, looks like one of the witches. Kubo and 3 string, whatever. I don't know. It looks like one of those.
I've seen Cujo.
Yeah. there might have been a Cujo thing in this. There was specifically that character fights this Spider Woman, and it looked straight out of Doctor Who. Like it would there'd be like a close up, and it'd be an actual person, like in makeup, like they would do in Doctor Who. Like, let's do a close up, and then it zoom out, and it's like puppetry. For the legs, and then now CG, but still a human upper body. It looked like a Doctor Who character, but not done.
Well, there we go.
It was just, I don't know, it was sad.
So Barbie didn't make your bottom or top 3, just sort of in the
middle. Barbie's just kind of in there.
Just in there.
Ant-Man and the Wasp was a runner-up for worst, just because, again, didn't hate it or anything. It was just more disappointing.
Yeah. There we go. Now, all the movies that I saw, I don't think there was, well, maybe The Flash, horrible movies. They were all okay. I mean, there was good ones, but then the bad ones were okay. So for movies this year, there were good movies and okay movies, I guess.
It was hard for me to kind of pick, because and I know I went on and on about Rebel Moon and Flash or whatever, but I don't think they're like necessarily horrible movies. They were just more disappointing for me.
Yeah.
Best Christmas Ever, though, that was a bad movie.
I don't think you count that. Straight to Netflix. Of course, Rebel Moon's straight to Netflix too.
As well.
So there you go. Well, there we go. Hopefully next year we'll have some good movies to talk about.
Yeah.
Deadpool 3.
Supposed to be. Yeah.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Dune 2.
The new Mad Max movie.
Yeah, new Mad Max.
Madam Web.
Madam Web.
Yeah.
Mean Girl.
Raven.
That was supposed to be this year.
Yeah, that was supposed to be this year.
Kung Fu Panda 4.
Yeah, so, the trailer looks good for that. I'm looking forward to Kung Fu Panda 4.
What's your favorite what's the movie you're looking most forward to?
I'd probably have to say Deadpool 3 is my most.
Bad Boys 4.
Bad Boys 4 is your most.
Inside Out 2.
Which is your most looking forward to, Katrin? You'll be like, I'm actually going to see this movie.
Right. If I had to pick a movie, what? There's a new Twister movie. Twisters.
Yeah.
This is the new one. That I'll actually. Oh, there's a Borderlands is supposed to come out in August. That one I would love to go see. Beetlejuice 2. Oh man, yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking through the list.
Beetlejuice 2.
Yep.
Beetlejuice. So we will probably. It says it's on here. I don't know when this article is, but it's on Variety.
Yeah, I mean, some of these they could definitely be pushed back because of the strike and everything that happened.
Saw 11, Joker, Foley, I do.
Just go read all the movies.
I am. Smile 2, which I didn't know there was a Smile 1. Terrifier 3, Venom 3, Gladiator 2, Wicked Part 1. That if this ends up coming out. Wicked is one of my favorite musicals, and so Wicked Part 1 is coming out, and I'm afraid though that it's probably not going to be as good as the stage show because it's got, Ariana Grande is Glinda, and I'm like, okay, but she is a good singer, so it may be good. The Karate Kid is a new movie with Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio. Mufasa, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Nosferatu. Another Spider-Man movie. Okay, so that's all. So if I had to say that the movies that we will actually go and see, probably the Wicked movie and the Inside Out movie. Well, those are the two we will probably go and see for sure. But I would like to see Borderlands. There's a Garfield movie, and I saw the trailer for the Furiosa Mad Max saga. And I thought it looked pretty cool. I think that could be a really good one.
Godzilla versus Kong. I'd like to see that.
Yeah. The Fall Guy. I used to watch the show The Fall Guy growing up. I don't know if y'all remember that show. I had the lunchbox for Fall Guy. But again, it's a remake, so it's probably going to be stupid. But
yeah, well, I want to see Ghostbusters.
Yeah, Ghostbusters. We'll see that one too. We won't see Deadpool.
There's another called If movie.
Yeah, that looks interesting.
That looks fun. Ryan Reynolds. Basically, like Foster's Home for imaginary. Friends. Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Yeah. So it promises to be another great movie year. If all this can happen and not in a world war or something like that, I don't know.
Argyle looks fun.
There could be.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. That's our end of 2023. When we talk to you next, it will be 2024. Next week, we'll be back on Living with the Land Speeder. I do apologize to the Barbie fans that I've upset.
I mean, I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah.
I think there were a lot of people that enjoyed it, but I don't think somebody is that passionate about the movie that they're going to be mad about what you said.
It was very split. You either liked it or you didn't. That was it.
I didn't.
You're allowed to have an opinion.
There was funny moments, and that was about it. Anyways, okay. Until next time, this has been I Am Geek, and we'll see you next time with something fun, something new, and of course, something geeky.
Bye-bye.